Are we good? I think we're good. Cool, cool. How are we doing? Just checking this is all good, and we're gonna get a little post rolling out. Be up and running. I hope you guys are well. Briggs, what's up, man? Yeah, it was incredible, bro. We'll get stuck into it in a few minutes while I just set up. I'm pretty I'm pretty torn. I am pretty torn on it, I have to say. But the fight game, man, it's a brutal one. You know that, I know that. We both know that. That's how it is. Thank you for stopping by early, bro. I appreciate you. I'm just gonna get this post rolling out. Hope you're well. Oh, we good now? Oh, I think we're good. Why do I sound so weird? What is this, bro? Oh, what about now? There we go. Look at that. Hope you guys are well. How are we doing? Sorry, I literally, honestly, I need to get a new cable for this thing. That's what I was saying to myself whilst this mic was trying to fix itself. I need to get a new cable for it because it's buggy as hell. I'm just getting a rolling that community post for the stream, and we'll get rolling. Hope you're all well though. Do. Right, I think There we go. Yeah, there it is. How are we all doing? How are we doing? How you guys feeling about 298, man? Because I'm still not over it, man. I can't lie. It was a tough watch staying up for, I have to say. But I've got my cup of tea. I'm recovering as best as I can. Yeah, it was a fun card. Acrylic, bro. I agree with you. It's just he not didn't go. I mean, I'm a big fan of both guys. I'm not gonna. I said that on the stream last week. Um, but Volkanovski, man, I'm a big. I got. He's just got a special place in my heart. You know, he doesn't rule the short kings out of there. He's got that freakish long reach though, so he may as well. He's like a fake short guy. But no, yeah, he got fucking knocked out. Sadly, that is the fight game though. That's how it is. I liked it yesterday. Topuria's a duck years, man. Amazing from the start. It was good, bro. It was good. I had some of the prelims were very fun. Yeah, and Pon, you're right, bro. He's cocky, but you say he's cocky, but he's just confident. That's probably the better way I'd put it. He knows how to play the game. And he was just manifesting it the whole time. And the thing that was really telling for me, if you watch the UFC embedded, was the face-off. You could actually hear what they were saying in the embedded because they have the close-up mics. And he was saying, "Oh, it's just my dream. I completely respect you. I'm just following my dream." He knows how to play the game. He does. It's nothing personal with him. You know, he's playing these games and insulting in the press conference, telling everyone to shut the hell up and etc. etc. He's just trying to sell the fight because he knows when it comes down to it, he's put the work in to make that happen. He knows exactly how to play the game, and he knew he was confident and he was ready, and he was right at the end of the day. Time remains undefeated, and Topuria is just the next guy. He's the next recipient of that torch, you know? And eventually he'll pass it on. He'll be too old and too withered for the game, and he'll lose his throne. And I don't think that will be for a while because he's only 27, but that's how I see it, man. I'm still shocked. Yeah, that knockout, man. I was mentally prepared for a Volkanovski loss in the sense that my brain the entire time the last couple of months has been saying Topuria was going to win. It was only in the last couple of weeks I changed my prediction to Volkanovski because I went with my heart. But it doesn't make it any less hard to watch. I can't lie. I said on the podcast, which should be out later today. I did actually render it earlier, but it fucking corrupted. So it has to be a little bit later. But we talked about it on there. So you can get my in-detailed thoughts on there later. But I said it was kind of like akin to watching a family member get shot. Do you know what I mean? Because you love a guy like Volkanovski so much. It just hurts, bro. You're watching it. You're like, oh my God. What do you think about him wanting to fight new blood and not the top division? I don't mind it, to be honest. It's good as fans, to be honest. I think Volkanovski, as a company man and what he's done as a featherweight champ, deserves the rematch. I just don't want to see him take it. And I think a lot of people feel like that. Because there's a guy who needs to take the time off. Just take a year out or so, recover. I don't think he's going to last much longer at the top of the game. But if he wants to do that and keep fighting, he needs to take some time off. I don't think there's any other option for him. Worst part yesterday was 300 announcement. Yeah. Doesn't scream historical. Again, we talked about that on the pod as well. Not something that's blows me out of the water. I can't say I'm not very excited. I mean, cool, Alex Pereira, and I like Jamal Hill too, but it's just like, do you know what I mean? It's such a nothing. It's just like it's a good fight that belongs on a good card, but not as the main event on UFC 300. That's the way I'd put it. I'm telling you guys, Japanese tea. I don't know if you guys are into tea, but I've been starting drinking Japanese tea rather than like English tea, and that might be sacrilege to some people, but good lord, this stuff is so good, and I'm kind of addicted. Anyway, yeah, it is valid for that since Max and Volk pretty much cleared the rest of the division. Yeah, I sort of agree. I don't blame him for wanting to. He's chasing legacy as well. Same thing as Volk, you know. He knows the game. I say that Volk had a fucking trilogy with Max, but that's just how the chips fell. So. Yeah, I mean, him versus Max is a fun fight. I think he wins it, and I think he beats Yair as well. But hey, it's MMA. Anything can happen. I say that all the time. Yeah, not the super fight was promised. If for me, I think the ideal one would be obviously McGregor Chandler, but that's not happening for a while. But Makhachev Edwards would be awesome. That is a high stakes, big. That's deserving of a 300 main event spot. You know what I mean? So. I don't know. Let me actually just get the card up from the other night. I am Gonna have a little browse through, and we can talk about some of the stuff as well. Anything else you guys want to discuss? I'm absolutely here for it. Whether it's about YouTube, MMA, I don't give a shit, man. We can talk about anything. Ming Yang, yeah, strong thick out. Thick, I can't speak. Strong knockout, yeah. I mean, honestly, the more representation we get from Asia, the better. Especially guys like him. You're putting yourself on the map with finishes like that. So why not? Yeah, Hill main event 300 is. Oh shit! Just moved my cable. There you go. You just see. I'm getting exposed now. Ooh. How am I looking there? No. There we go. My Mouse and Garni for 300. Yeah, run it, bro. Why not? See, something like that. Not Ngannou in particular. I mean, like Mighty Mouse coming back. That's cool. That's like I like that. There's in the UFC 200 there was that novelty aspect when they brought Lesnar back. I wish they did something like that for 300. I guess you got that in spiritual sense with the Kayla Harrison coming from PFL. I sort of understand it there, but yeah, not on the same stakes. But something like Mighty Mouse coming back would be cool. It's a shame we're not getting that, but. Pereira Aspinall, far-fetched. Yeah, I mean, Aspinall's up for it. I guess Pereira, I know Aspinall wanted it, so I'm assuming he wants a fight, man, and that's a good fight for him. But if they offered to him, maybe they just didn't offer it, because I know for a fact Aspinall would have taken it. Pereira probably would as well. Dana has too much of pride to bring back DJ. Yeah, agreed. And speaking of pride, Wanderlei Silva getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, which was pretty cool. Absolute pride legend. Of course, iconic moment with Chael Sonnen. One of my favorite moments. I don't need to explain that. If you know, you know. I can't let you get close. Oh, man. Of course, Chael curse struck again. George isn't in the chat right now, but when he will, he said it. He said in our Discord, in the community Discord, he said that it's over. Volkanovski's lost because Chael predicted him. And sure enough, Chael curse continues, man. He's undefeated. Craigo, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Hope you're well. Regular of the stream and the channel. We all wanted Jones Aspinall. Yeah, in an ideal world, that is what we would be working with right now. But fate doesn't, give us that. I don't know when John's going to be back. He seems to be doing better than he was. Thing is, when he is back, it's a shame he's not fighting Aspinall. But odds for Tafa, only 120. It's because it's heavyweight, bro. That's why. It's because it's heavyweight. That's the only reason. You got two big fat fucks going against each other. It doesn't matter if you're on short notice. You can still knock the other dude out. Hate to see Volk lose. Yeah, man. It's bittersweet because at least we're getting a guy who, by all metrics, is going to be one of the most entertaining champions inside and out of the cage for the next few years, if you ask me. I don't see him losing for a while. He's got the looks, he's got the charm, he can knock the people the fuck out, and he's fun on the mic as well. He is the next generation, exactly, man. So it's bittersweet, but it is the changing of the guard moment. And I think you could sense that a little bit when both guys were walking to the cage. That's what I felt anyway. Again, we talked about that in the pod. It's just his time. It's his time, and he's only 27. Like that's a bit younger than most champs. So got a nice run of prime ahead of him, man. He's going to be here for a while. Kopylov do now. I don't know, man. Anthony Hernandez is slept on. I'm not surprised, really. I mean, I picked Kopylov just because it's a tough call to make, but Anthony Hernandez is a legit dude. There's no shame in losing to a guy like him. I guess you just keep him in that peripheral top 15 area around there. Give him another matchup outside there. I don't know who off the top of my head. Fuck it. If Kevin Holland's free at some point after he fights MVP, I'd say run that fight. That's a cool one. Think Max can beat Gaethje? Yeah, he definitely can. He's one of the best strikers there is. I'm going with Gaethje just because he's bigger and the power, but I'm not mad with either pick, man. I don't even know who I'd pick. I mean, I picked Gaethje, but not with any sense of confidence, I'm not confident with that at all. But you never know. You never know. Checking, is my feed looking okay? Sometimes the lighting can be a bit shit. My ring light's still broken and I haven't replaced it. So I hope I'm looking as best as I could. I know it's not perfect. The lighting's a bit harsh right now. Shadowy and that. But that's what you get when you stream in the evening. So there you go. Hope he defends against Ortega Holloway. Yeah, I mean, he will. You see, when he was talking all this stuff about, he's never going to give them title shots, he's just playing the game, man. He's riling them up and riling the fan bases up. He knows exactly what he's doing. Probably future featherweight guy. I think it's a little early to say that. but it's definitely possible. It is crazy how he's the only 5th featherweight champion in UFC history. Pretty mad, huh? Was that Ian Gary's first split decision? Who else did he have a decision against? I'm testing my knowledge here. Did he finish Gabe Green? I know he fought Gabe Green, and I can't remember if he finished him or not. I think he did right in the 3rd round. That's definitely his first split decision off the top of my head. Yeah, it is. Thoughts on that fight? I mean, people can talk all they want about it being Gary should have lost because he was running away. He's fought how he needed to fight. You're not going to stand still against a guy like Jeff Neal. That's just stupid. Saying, oh, he ran away. Well, he's circling a power puncher, and he's a kickboxer. Of course, he's going to circle. Like, if Wonderboy did it, no one would be hating. Let's not get it twisted. If Wonderboy fought the same fight as Gary, everyone would be saying, oh, fair enough, Wonderboy, he got the W. He didn't boring fight, but he got the W. It's fine. People just say it because they need an excuse to hate Ian Gary. And Gary definitely has said some wrong things about Jeff Neal and stuff like that, but I don't mind the guy. He thought I needed to fight. I thought it was a close fight. I actually picked Jeff Neal off the top of my head, but I wasn't mad about the decision. I thought it was a pretty close fight. You could pick the first 2 rounds either way. And then the third round could have gone. The third round was definitely Gary's. First 2 were interchangeable. So I don't think you can hate the guy that much. People just hate him, are trying to find a reason to hate him, if more, which is just dumb. He's playing again. Yeah, he's a little annoying, but he's overhated. Exactly, Pon. You said it on the nose there. He's a little annoying because he leans into that heel role a little bit. He plays the bad guy a little bit, But it doesn't warrant the hatred he gets. People just blow up. People like Sean Strickland and etc. just blow out of proportion with a load of made up bullshit. Like half the shit. Like as funny as it is to make the jokes about him and his wife, half the shit isn't even true. So I'm done. Like even in my video on Ian Gary, I didn't even talk about the cuck shit. It was mainly just about him as a fighter and and his stuff he said on the mic. Not all this bullshit about his wife. And I don't care about that. He can do what he wants. He's in any day. He can kick my ass. So I'm not going to shit talk him. Think draws are underused in the UFC? No, I think they're there. They're there and they're there when they need to be. No one likes a draw though. That's the thing. If anything, I like them used less because you can get robberies like Shevchenko versus Grasso too. Rob O'Malley, who you see that happening? Oh yeah, we talked about this on the pod as well. We weren't really set on it. Difficult one, really difficult one for both guys. It's just a matter of who can implement their game plan, really. Sean O'Malley's a master of circling and movement, so I think like Merab would struggle to get the takedown. But it's a tough one. I mean, obviously Sean's got to get through Chito Vera first, and if Vera somehow wins that fight, because I don't think he will, but if he does, for me that's open season for Merab. I think that's an absolute lock on Dvalishvili there. But versus Sean, it's a bit of a harder game. Knocked him out. Yeah, I know, Mason. Crazy, bro. It's still reeling. I keep seeing the fucking replay on my Twitter timeline today, and it hurts. It fucking hurts. I'm not going to sit here and lie because it hurts. Merab will get the dub. Yeah, against O'Malley, I don't know. If he gets clipped, I don't think... it's difficult. And that reach O'Malley has is such a rarity at bantamweight, and it's such an advantage. So, honestly, mate, hard one to call. But if he fights Chito, then absolutely. I think it's a lock. Felt bad for Cejudo. He didn't get a chance. Yeah, I do feel bad for him a little bit. But he made his bed by retiring 3 years ago. I know Dana said that, and probably he was a little bit more harsh with it. I just wish Cejudo, for me personally, I just wish Cejudo didn't waste his prime of his career outside of the UFC, not doing anything. Don't understand it. Get rid of draws altogether? Yeah, I think so. I think it'd be better without. 2-minute round to decide the outcome, though. That's cool. I like that. Oliveira smoking Sarukian. I've been torn on this as well. I'm torn on every Oliveira fight. You just don't know. Sarukian's striking game is really underrated. At the moment, I'm leaning towards Oliveira, but again, I'm probably going to change and go back and forth at some point. So, how hard does Ilya hit? Well, if we can knock out Volkanovski, I'd say very. And the way he put out Jai Herbert, I stand by that. Is when I was there for that. I mentioned that on the stream before. Just listen, this entire crowd just went completely silent. And credit they gave Topuria the respect. I say we. I mean, we technically gave Topuria the respect he deserved. But it was a scary moment. It's one of those knockouts you watch in person. You're like, that guy is actually dead. So I knew he was legit then, but that's how hard he hits, bro. What does Costa do now? Gotas Costa Shamaev. That's a fun one. I mean, I know that's been in the books for ages. It was meant to happen, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, that'd be a bit of a step up for him. But Costa's, he's in a weird spot, isn't he? I don't know. You could do him. I don't know. I think he might have to fight down a little bit. 7 of Ilya's opponents, all of them got destroyed. Indeed, man. Indeed. He is the next generation. You can just tell by looking at him. Oh, my vocal cords are hurting today. I probably shouldn't stream on Sundays because I spend fucking 2 hours prepping and doing the podcast as well. I probably should stream on different days. But again, I've said last week I'm trying to sort the schedule out. I just haven't gotten around to it because I'm a lazy little bastard. But I wanted to get a stream in at least. I did promise that. So Ilya can hit like Emmett, but is more technical and well-rounded. Yeah, I mean, I keep saying we mentioned it on the podcast, but we did. We talked about the Emmett fight as a good example of guys Ilya works so well against. Guys who are willing to plant their feet and not stick and move because they're trying to load up power like Josh Emmett. But that's open season for Ilya to land that power shot. Guy like Volkanovski usually is very mobile and stationary, but Ilya did an excellent job of corralling him against the fence to make him for that split second where Volkanovski's stationary, and that's when he landed that blow. Because as long as Volkanovski's moving, Topuria's got nothing for him. But again, Ilya prepared for that, and look what happened. Thoughts of me bulking from 63 to 85 kg. That's pretty mad, bro. I'm planning on getting in the gym soon and bulking up. And I'm planning to get to like 75 kg. So I don't know about that. I don't know about 85. That's pretty crazy. Do I train MMA? I train jiu-jitsu, but I've been out of the game for a little while due to medical stuff. Long story, which I've talked about on stream before as well. But trying to figure that out at the moment. But yeah, I've trained, I think in terms of like active training time, jiu-jitsu, I've been training about 1.5 years. But I have been training over the last 2 and a bit years in that time frame. So since September 2022. Oh, I guess not then. Or September 2021. Yeah, September 2021, sorry. But about 1.5 years in total of active training. Volker's doing great, but he made one mistake. Yeah, that's it, man. That's all you need against a guy like Ilya, and you're gonna pay the price. It doesn't matter how good you are. You can be Volkanovski, and that's how it is. Managed to gain 10 kg. I'm 73 right now. Congrats, bro. That's the gym. That's putting in the work. That's what it does for you. I'm not really a fan of the gym too much. I love jiu-jitsu, and that's like one of the few forms of cardio I fucking love. But getting in the gym and weightlifting is not really my shtick, you know. But I need to find the motivation. Get shredded, like get the aesthetic physique like Leon, huh? Lemos Dern thoughts. Yeah, fun fight. Credit to Dern. I thought she was done. Bit worrying for her because she's making the same mistakes she made just not that long ago, you know, in her previous fight. And she nearly paid the price for it. I mean, she did technically, but credit to her for coming back and rallying because she was one punch away from getting finished. And she rallied back and nearly, you could argue she nearly won the fight. Very nearly did it. So there you go. But for me, the decision was the right one. Do I play video games? Yeah, absolutely, bro. I'm a huge gamer, bro. I hate using the word gamer, but I've got a degree. I finished my degree this year in game production, so I learning how to make them. I'm a huge gamer, massively, bro. All my life. It's what I was gonna do before I found YouTube and MMA and all that stuff. So, but yeah, I love it. Currently playing Helldivers 2. It's pretty cool. Start of getting into cardio and gym is hard, but when it's a routine, it feels worse not to do it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I feel that with jiu-jitsu, for sure. For sure, I feel that with jiu-jitsu. So I can't imagine it's too different with weightlifting, etc. But Lizard Zuck, new mythical fighter. Yeah, I mean, people were saying Old Man Volk was going to be a mythical fighter, but that didn't work out too well, did it? Which fight are you most excited for? 300? Easy answer, really, isn't it? Holloway versus Gaethje. That's an easy one. DRG Survivors. Oh, it's Deep Rock Galactic. Oh, is that out? Oh shit! I didn't even know that was out. Oh, cool. Yeah, I like Deep Rock Galactic. I think it's an awesome game. But I didn't know that their little spin-off one was out. That's cool. I'll check it out. Ilya's the man now. He is, brother. He is. Nakamura. Strong, clearly an athletic freak, bro. He's an athletic freak, Nakamura, but he just doesn't have the finishing pedigree, which I hope will come with time because he's young and he's new. But I just wish he showed a bit more urgency to get a finish sometimes. That's 2 fights now. But yeah, so fast. Honestly, there was a little... It was either a sort of sweep or a sort of scramble from an explosion he did in one of the grappling exchanges. I can't remember. Where he just like... It was like lightning. Maybe it was a back take or something. He did it. I honestly never seen something so fast. He is a problem, but he just needs to maybe activate that sort of finishing instinct in him. I think the Islam KO changed Volk, and I knew it. Then again, that punch would have KO'd him anyway. Yeah, I think so. I think it would have mattered. So this was Zhang Min Yang. Yeah, we just mentioned it earlier. A problem, man. Looked good. Honestly, anyone who can get a nice knockout in the UFC, you got to have appreciation for. It's a difficult thing to do. Cody Figueroa for 300. Yeah, I love that fight. I actually like Cody a lot in it, weirdly. And I'm probably just going to eat my words and watch him get brutally knocked out. And maybe it's the optimist in me. I don't give a fuck. I think Cody has a good chance. Call me crazy, bro. Not one I'm going to bet on, though, for sure. I'm not stupid. Sad for Kopolov. Yeah, he was gaining some nice momentum, bro. But that's the fight game. Blast with no love? Yeah, probably. But again, a boy can dream, all right? I can dream that Cody Garbrandt can make a run for the title, even though logic tells me completely otherwise. I just like the guy. Taking that short notice fight out of shape is not a good idea. Yes, the attitude that made him champ, exactly. You kind of have to take those moments when they come, so I don't really blame him for doing it. I will keep dreaming, because I know it's a pipe dream, but I don't care. I like Cody Garbrandt. Shoot me, bro. Shoot me. I mean, that's a joke, of course. Do not come to my living residence and shoot me. That would not be cool. He sees and swings. Yeah, and sometimes he wins and sometimes he loses. Better money on Cody odds were pretty good. I don't know, man. I don't think that's just too risky on a Cody fight, bro. Imagine you've got a fucking like 5-leg parlay and your last one is Cody Garbrandt to fucking win. I'd probably just vaporize. I'd probably just have from anxiety. I don't think I could do it. Strickland Whitaker thoughts. Yeah. Tough one, man. It's a really tough one. I don't know. You don't really know how anyone's going to fight against a guy like Strickland because he's so unique, and anyone who does fight him hasn't fought anyone similar. So you never really know. The optimist in me is just going to say Whitaker because I like him and I like Whitaker a lot. But it would be fun. I just like to do the Drickus rematch. Makes sense. But maybe he needs one more win. I wouldn't be mad either. Favorite all-time homemade meal? It's a good question, Panaldo, bro. I like it. Homemade meal. I learned how to make a absolutely like high tier ramen, like from scratch, bro. Like making the stock and broth completely from scratch. A bit of effort, but that shit's good. That or my sort of uni go-to for a while was seafood paella. That was pretty in spirit of Topuria now I think about it. Authentic Spanish paella is really fucking good. Like that a lot. Because you can just save loads of it as well. But I made so much of it, I can't eat anymore. Needs to make ramen. Yeah, see, easy ramen, simple ramen is really easy, and it still tastes good. But really good ramen is also easy. It just takes a long time. That's the thing. If you're making broth and stuff from scratch, you got a lot of prep. Like, I had to go and get chicken carcasses and shit, man. That's the level to make the stock and then the broth and yeah, pork tonkotsu ramen. I think it's called. Really nice. Yeah, but it's versatile. Exactly, Pom, bro. You can make whatever you want with that shit. I wonder if Lucas Tracy's got it in his cookbook. Fuck yeah, I might have to make one of my own. Make my own cookbook, man. Why not? Yeah, again, sorry I haven't been fucking streaming more than I said I would. I keep making promises, and I'm not lying. I'm just being lazy. I do want to do it, and again, life is just getting in the way of things right now. But it will happen. Again, as I said, 2 to 3 times a week I'm going to aim for. Days I'm trying to figure out, but as I said, I wanted to get a stream in this week at least because I did promise I would. Sundays aren't too bad for me. It's just I'm always really fucking tired. I had to have a half an hour nap just before I streamed because I was so tired. Because obviously I got to stay up till 6 a.m. For the fights the night before, and I did the podcast today. So I got up at like 10:30. So I only had like really 4 hours sleep, 4.5 hours sleep. So I was basically a zombie mode. Then I had to do the podcast, and obviously that's quite tiring, more than you'd think. And then I was basically shutting down this evening, so I had to fucking have a little power nap. Danny Barlow thoughts. Didn't he get a finish on the prelims last night? I didn't catch the first few fights because I had people over, and I kind of ended up missing the first few. So I did miss the Danny Barlow fight. Yeah, he knocked out Quinlan, didn't he? Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a mega fan of Danny Barlow, but he's undefeated, bro. Like, that's his UFC debut, isn't it? Am I wrong there? I'm just gonna check now. He came with the Contender Series, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, looks a force, bro. As I said, undefeated. Again, I know that sort of comes with a lot of, like, being undefeated doesn't mean as much anymore, but damn, you stayed up. I set an alarm and woke up for it, but I always stay up. This is what I mean. I watch every fight, bro. Usually. I usually do. But yeah, I did stay up for the whole thing. Not almost the whole thing. First few fights I missed. But yeah, I'm used to doing it, bro. That's just how it is. It's not too bad. Once you've done it so many times, I've been doing it every fucking week at this point. So I'm pretty good at it. But sometimes you do need that caffeine boost. Last one was ridiculous. Didn't end until like 6:30. Yeah, I mean, that's the standard. For pay-per-views, that's normally standard. Documentary's the top tier. I'll be getting an Ilya one. Thank you, bro. I don't know. Actually, I was going to ask about this. This is what I was going to ask on stream. I'm glad you said that because it reminded me. I was going to ask you guys if you had any video ideas for next week because I haven't actually decided what I'm going to do and I can't really think of anything too good or that I'm really sold on. So if you have any good ideas, please drop them in. Consider collabing with MMA YouTubers. I mean, I do the podcast with a guy called Will. Casuals Corner MMA on Instagram and TikTok, so he's more on those platforms. He's a content creator, but I mean, I'm in contact with quite a few. We've done a few on the podcast. We've had a few guys on the podcast. But I know, I'm not sure when or if or when, but I know I've been talking with Mixed Martial Academic. I might be in one of his videos, at some point. So maybe you'll see me in one of those. I don't know whenever he reaches out to me, or if or when he reaches out to me again to do that, I will let you guys know. So that'll be cool. But in terms of for this channel, not in the near future. Podcast is the place for that. But my videos, they've got a personal sort of element to them that I quite enjoy. So maybe not for a while. Maybe at some point. I don't know. Well, the division's going to be good these next few years. Yeah, bro. I mean, MMA is just in a good spot right now, if you ask me. I mean, bar Apex and all that bullshit. The pay-per-views are great. That heel kick was insane. I'm assuming you're talking about the Costa one. Yeah, scary stuff. Lionel Rivera could have a fire podcast. Yeah, I like Lionel. I mean, we chatted way at the start of this year. You know, I reached out to him and he gave me some good advice on equipment and stuff. I did actually invite him on the podcast way back when it started, but he never got around to really getting around to it. You know, he's a busy guy. I wasn't mad about it. But we're on good terms. We're in sporadic conversation. But yeah, I like Lionel. He makes some good stuff, bro. 300, and if it is UFC 300, if it isn't as good as Dana hyped it up, is he doing a video on that? Maybe. Everyone's doing videos on 300. That's the problem. Conor McGregor speculation, like if he will ever fight and when. I did a video on Conor McGregor about his career not that long ago, and also my recent video ended up just having a lot of Conor McGregor in it, not intentionally, just when I was writing it. That's just how it ended up being. So I'm taking a little Conor hiatus in terms of the content. Fighters we should watch this year, well, like prospects. Yeah, I thought about that. I did that last year actually. OGs of the channel will know it was one of my earlier videos. Don't go and watch it, though. Actually, go and watch it. I'm curious to see if my predictions held up. I'm pretty sure... I remember some of them. I had Bo Nickel. I had Umar Nurmagomedov, I think. Adrian Yanez was the one I remember I did that didn't age well. But, of course, you're never going to strike home runs every time, are you? So, feeling this year will be the most belt change we've ever seen. Dricus dethroned Sean, Ilias let Volk. Leon might lose his belt. Nah, I agree. I kind of agree with what you're saying, but Leon ain't losing the belt this year. No way in hell, if you ask me. I don't think there's a soul in that top 15 who can beat him. I stand by it. The only one I would have maybe argued was Shemaev, but he doesn't even have the cardio, let alone, but I'll be asked to fight a welterweight at this point. So, no one beating Leon right now. Shavkat, you could argue. I thought Colby would be his toughest test, and Leon beat him at his own game. So, no, I don't have anyone beating him. Not this year, anyway. Joe Pfeiffer, yeah, he got fraud checked, man. Good fighter, just too one-dimensional. He had no answer for the vet experience. Crafty vet, bro. Fight Shavkat. Nah, Leon pieces up Shavkat. I've said this. Shavkat leaves his chin on the center line like crazy. And I think Leon will be able to... Leon's a big dude. Leon's like... Everyone says Shavkat's huge. Leon is also massive for welterweight. Massive for welterweight. I think you'll be able to handle him in the clinch. I do. I think he's better in the clinch. May not be as strong, but he's definitely better. And on the feet, I think he can definitely crack Shavkat. And I know he's got an iron chin, but you can't rely on it forever. I think Leon beats him pretty soundly. If the odds are good on him, best believe I'm all over that bet. Shavkat's a future champ. Yeah, maybe he is, but I don't think, not while Leon's here, mate. Do you see Islam losing over the next 4 to 5 years? Probably. How old is he? Depends how old he is. Literally, that's what it comes down to at this point. How old is he? He's 32. Yeah, he'll lose in the next 5 years. 100%. Unless he retires. If he retires early, like Khabib, then no. But as long as he keeps fighting, I don't think he'll be champ at 37. But who knows, man? Couldn't let the shit slide. Just killed Elio in UFC 5. What's up, George? Yeah, you had to let release some of the pain, if you will. I don't blame you, bro. It was a hard watch, but that's the game we play, man. It's the fight. Well, I say we play. We're just fucking armchair analysts over here. We don't deserve anything. We don't deserve half what these guys bring for us. So we got to be grateful. That's what I'm saying. Be grateful that we got a good champion, Ilia Topuria. He's fun and he's entertaining. Source of the disposable vape ban in the UK. I don't vape. I don't smoke. I'm not for those things. So yeah, I'm not mad about it. I don't think banning stuff is really the way to go. I don't think, you ban weed. It's just, look what happened. Weed should be legal. That better not get me demonetized, right? But hey, I don't know. If it works, it works. Wait till Tuesday on the Power Fan Ranking update. Folk finna move down like 5 spots. Bro, don't say that to me. I don't want to hear that. What do you think's next for Ferguson? Retirement. It's all right. I mean, it's never old news because he always keeps fucking fighting. But it is retirement. Let me move my mic a little bit. I can lean back, bro. I'm tired. Oh my god! I just realized I wore the wrong jumper today. This green screen color is just evaporating my chest right now. Who's next for Paddy? I'm trying to think. Who's in that top 15? Adrian Yanez is a fun fight. Oh, he's bantamweight. He's bantamweight, isn't he? What the fuck am I talking about? What the hell am I talking about? Honestly, maybe I am the casual. He is bantamweight, isn't he? Yeah, he fought Rob Font. What am I talking about? This is what I mean. This is what that fatigue on a Sunday after watching the pay-per-view till 6 a.m. does to you. I'm telling you. He's on the fringes of the top 15 now, realistically, with a win over Ferguson. So, Drew Dober. I know Drew Dober was looking for that fight. Why not run him that? Coming off a loss. Paddy's got the forward momentum, if you want to say it. Why not? Why not give him Drew Dober? Fun fight. Whitaker, Strickland. Yeah, we mentioned it was Blackbeard. What's up, man? Good to see you. Yeah, it's a tricky one. I mean, as I said this. The optimist in me would say Whitaker because I like Whitaker a lot. But it's such a weird stylistic matchup because Strickland, no one fights like Strickland, so you never really know what you're gonna get. But I'll go with Whitaker. Merab can beat Sean. Yeah, he can, as long as he doesn't get caught, Owen. That's the crux of it. Sean O'Malley can snipe anyone, whether you like him or not, man. But I don't know. I think when you've got a guy like Merab who's just so relentless, he's proven over those 5-round periods. He's proven over 25 minutes, and that's not something that Sean O'Malley has done. And that's not no fault of his own. He's just been too good at finishing people. So we'll see. It's a matter of if Merab can get through those early rounds, really. That's the crux of it. Ghost. Yeah, I'm a ghost, bro. To be fair, if I sit like this and my arms up, it kind of gets rid of it a little bit. Yeah, Rodriguez thoughts. Good, just not good enough. That's probably the best way to describe Yeah, Rodriguez. Nah, bro, don't give Drew 2 white guys in a row. Do you want him to lose 10 in a row? Yeah, you're right, actually. Racially motivated Dober is the way. I can't fucking believe that shit. I missed him out in my Mythical Fighters video, Maybe I'll do a part 3. I said I could do that for this week. Would it be a bit cheap? Would it be cheap? I don't know. I could do it. Why not? We'll see. UFC have had a crossover with another promotion. Do it with ONE FC. Why not? ONE FC. Just for an excuse to get DJ back in the mix. Speaking of mix, Patchy Mix. Yeah, that would be a great fight. Patchy Mix versus O'Malley. But I don't think Dana's on the best terms with any other promotions. Even PFL I actually like, but opinions on the Roadhouse trailer? Yeah, fun. Why not? Yeah, I know it's kind of just playing Coppola, but it looks like dumb fun. Max Ilya, yeah, fun one. I'm leaning towards Ilya after that performance last night, but Max is still got a lot of skin in the game. Olympic committee got to take away Henry's gold medal. Nah, they don't, bro. You say he got taken down by Murad, but he's 37 years of age. That's the reality of it. Current DJ versus current Pantoja. I still say current DJ because Pantoja is actually quite old as well. I don't think he's got very long as champ left either. He's just quite old. Happy that he's got the belt, but I don't think we're very long. Topuria BSD. How does it go? So hard to call, man. I've been thinking about this for a long while. I originally was on Saint-Denis, but I think I might actually be going back to Topuria. I think Topuria might piece him up. And if he's still got dog money on him, dog odds on him, then I'll take Topuria. Why not? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, everyone's asking it now. Yeah, again, I'm following the heart logic rather than the brain logic, which is probably not the best thing to do. And I know Poirier's getting past it a little bit, but yeah, his boxing is good, and I think he could. I think with Benoit Saint-Denis, if he gets caught, he doesn't recover too well, and I think Poirier could really get him for it. Still underdog. Maybe I'll have a little bet then. Stream for 300? Probably not. As I said on the Discord, I probably won't do the pay-per-view streams because honestly, doing like 5-6 hour streams, I fair play to the guys that do it because it's way harder than it looks. It's just very tiring to not alone stay up till 6 a.m. But stream for like 6 hours. It's fucking hard. So I probably won't, but I will, as I said, try and get a schedule down for just regular streams, at least 2-3 times a week. So that will be happening. But as for pay-per-view streams, maybe once in a blue moon I'll do one if I feel like it, but I'm not going to promise anything on it. Yeah, Jamal Alex, not really what I want, bro. It's a fun fight, just not deserving of a 300 main event. That's my piece on it. Whole card better be amazing. It is amazing. The whole card is good as a whole. It is good. Holland Page, going Holland just for age purposes. Michael Penn and the fact he's proven in the UFC and MVP ain't. And I like MVP, but yeah, Kevin Holland. Can Jamal grapple? I mean, he can. He's not a bad grappler. But this matchup's tailor-made for him to not do that. And I actually think he beats Alex Pereira. Call me ill, mentally ill, crazy. I think Jamal Hill is going to win at UFC 300. You heard it here first. And I don't think I'm going to change my prediction on that. Ilya versus Volk 2. Chael going to predict Ilya and then Volk gets his title back. That's big brain. You might have to tell him to do that. Might have to get everyone spam message him to predict Ilya Topuria. I don't know. I think Alex can headline. Yeah, Alex can. Jamal Hill can't. That's what I'd say. MVP gets it, even though he's kind of old and late to the UFC. Maybe. We'll see. It's interesting to see because he's just not proven in the UFC. So, too many unanswered questions for me to pick him. Seeing Volk get knocked the fuck out was great. Donut, you're a psychopath, bro. How can you hate a man like Volkanovski? That guy was a model champion and a model human being, bro. Okay, I don't know if you're baiting right here with this. You're coming in chat. First message dropping in with this stuff. You're trying to get me angry, bro. I'm not having it. He'll Pereira instantly. Yeah, I'm sure it will. I just mean in terms of the feel of the fight. When you think UFC 300 main event, you don't think Jamal Hill, Alex Pereira. You just don't. That screams co-main event, that fight. Oh, sorry, I have to mute because I'm about to cough up a shit. All right, that will do. Little bro overhead, yeah, that's bait, bro. I'm familiar with this game. I've had so many masters of bait, master baiters. That's the phrase I'll use. Master baiters in the chat. I'm not having it anymore. Dana hadn't hyped it up like he had. Yeah, I agree. If he did, I agree. I can't speak. I agree. People wouldn't be hating as much, but I obviously wasn't their first option. Let's be honest. Decision Merchant Volk. Yeah, Alexander the average, bro. Give up, bro. Let's see Ilya knock him out again. Well, it could happen. If he gets the rematch, that could happen. So you may have your wish, bro. Alec Bello and New. I just went back to bed. For real. Only two realistic matchups were Leon Bilal and Jamal Alex. I would rather watch WWE instead of Leon. I disagree, man. I like watching Leon fight a lot. You can say he doesn't get finishes, but technically he's one of the most beautiful fighters to watch. He is so high level on every front. So for me, I don't really agree. I don't sort of subscribe to that statement, but each to their own, you know. Leon Bilal, I agree, is a boring fucking fight, but I like a Leon fight. I've been defending that man in the trenches of the trenches of 2020 in lockdown Leon Edwards, bro. I don't want to have to go through that again. Getting cooked in the MMA Reddit every fucking day. Crazy. Bilal's in purgatory. Yeah, I feel for him. Apparently he got passed up for 300. That seems to be the rumor of the day. But it's not surprising, is it? No one wants to watch a Bilal fight. Same boat, but most people don't like that style of fighting. Yeah. Yeah, of course not. And it doesn't appeal to the masses. But he doesn't care about that, you know? Calling Alex the average could actually get killed back in his home country of Greece. Back in his home of Greece / Macedonia, the history behind it. Yeah. That took me a minute. I had to process that. So again, this is what the fatigue does to you. Can't read. That's the levels we're going to here, guys. Sorry, I just put my music on and it's really loud, which is not what I want. But listen to some Kudeka, bro. I'm telling you, he just dropped a new album. It is so fucking good. Go give that a listen. Not even bait, but Leon is the worst fight style. No, come on, man. No, I'm not even rising up to it. I'm falling into it. So you say you want Bilal to manhandle him, but you're talking about one of the most. Bilal's probably one of the guys you can say is more boring than Leon. Horrendous bait though, man. I'm not right. You nearly got me rising up to it there. Nearly. Not happening. He's not more boring though. I have to disagree with you there. I'll civilly disagree. Leon Gary, technical masterclass. Yeah, I said this on stream, didn't I? I said this the other week. I hate to toot my own horn a little bit, but I did say Leon versus Ian Gary would be. I'd arguably say Ian Gary is Leon's toughest matchup in the division, purely because of the styles. So that's Leon Gary is a fun fight. I actually think it's pretty close. Shoot me. I think Leon wins. I do. I think he's got the edge just in every front, but it's a close fight. I don't think that's a crazy take either. I think Ian Gary's a harder fight for Leon than Shavkat. That's what I said last week, and I stand by it. I'm back. What's that? I didn't know you left, bro. You didn't say. Bo Nickel, future champion? Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I'm very high on Bo Nickel. Very high. Getting stoned on Bo Nickel. A Bo Nickel pack. Nickel pack. Nah, Bilal at least tries to do something. He just has no power. Leon tries to do as little as possible. And I disagree. Leon is just composed. He fights like he needs to fight. And you say that. He literally went for an inverted triangle against Colby in the fucking 5th round, which ended up being a negative IQ moment because he ended up on his back, but at least he went for a finish. Leon could easily beat Gary. I don't think it's easy, bro. I can't say I don't think it's easy. I think they're both very high-level strikers. I do think Leon is better than him on striking and grappling, but it's a close fight. Leo's going to drop a mixtape. Yeah, you can like that little bit of rhymage. No, I did study music, actually, at A-level and GCSE, and so I have a somewhat of a musical background, but not as much anymore. But no, not rapping. Yeah. I'm saying, if you want a good fucking mixtape, go, honestly, as I said, the new Quadeca album, bro. Hate to shout him out again, but he's my guy right now. That shit is so good. Going from YouTube rapping to making some of the best shit ever is crazy. I would never have thought. Leon literally fights to barely edge out rounds. No, disagree. He's just not. Listen, you can say he's not a finisher, which he isn't, and that's fine. That's okay not to be. But I don't think he fights to edge rounds. 4 to 5 last events every channel I've predicted I've got wrong. Yeah, maybe you should just give up, bro. You should just give up, George. You got to listen to me. I say that I predicted Volkanovski, so who am I chatting? To be fair, I got on my picks last night. I got 8 out of. Was there 11 fights or 12? I got 3 wrong, so I was pretty happy with it. I only got 3 wrong, 2 or 3 wrong, I believe. So I can't be mad about it. It was a pretty good run of picks for me. Reliable, yeah, exactly. I like Leon. Shoot me. He's just fun to watch on the feet. Elite level kickboxing. Composed. Pereira thoughts. What about him? I mean, I think he loses Jamel Hill. I said that. But, yeah. I mean, Alex Pereira's, he's the superstar. In such a short amount of time, being able to do what he's done is pretty incredible. You have to give him that. Codeca's Alone Together Sisters have been on my playlist since day. Yeah, they're bangers. But his new stuff's way better. The stuff, like, now his last 2 albums now, because he just put the other one out. They're both bangers. They're way better than all his old stuff. It's not even close, bro. Like night and day. So fucking good. Pro fight of the year last year. Ooh. I mean, he did get brutally KO'd by Adesanya, so I'd say no, just because of that. Obviously, you know, surmounting the light heavyweight title and doing what he did, puts him in that conversation. But he only fought. He fought twice, didn't he? He fought Blachowicz as well. I mean, no, I don't think he did enough. He's definitely up for conversation, but no, I wouldn't say Pereira did enough. 2 out of 2 of my bets. Merab was easy and Ilya did ease the pain of seeing Volk lose a bit. Oh, you bet on Ilya? I like that, man. Good pick. Yeah, that's the genius play. Just bet on the other guy. So then you can just be happy either way. Do you rock beat Sarukian? Never all out Charles, man. Never. I've learned to not do that anymore. And I've honestly, after that Gaethje fight, I don't think I ever made the same mistake again. Actually, that's a lie. I picked Dariush. So there you go. Happens with Herb. Never separated Leon and Usman. Where does Usman go? Oh, if he never separated him, yeah. But MMA butterfly effect in MMA is pretty crazy, huh? Who knows? I don't think Usman will be champ now. I'll tell you that much. Age catches up, bro. Leon probably wouldn't have got a shot for a long time. Still would have been. He'd probably be getting his calling for a shot validly now if he lost to Usman in 278. I think. In a parallel universe, I think maybe now he'd get his rematch just about because I think he'd fight his way back. People would doubt me picking Merab, but little brother Henry. I don't think people. I think Merab was the clear pick. Henry's 37 years of age. That was my logic going in, which is the same logic I should have used for Volkanovski. But I am a little Volkanovski shill. So there you go. You really hate Leon Donut, man. I think you're your biggest hater. You're his biggest hater. I think you might be. We're back in UK. I'm London, bro. Born and raised. All my life. I'm not going to say specifically where. I actually think I live near MMA Guru. I'm not going to dox myself, but I've said that before a couple of times on the stream. I don't think I live too far from him. I know he got doxed, right? I don't actually know where he lives, but I don't think he lives far away from me. Why the fuck you picked Darius? Because I'm a fucking idiot, bro. I'm an idiot. That's what you want me to say. I'm an idiot. Normally, I'm pretty good with my picks, though. I will pat myself on the back for that. I picked Leon both in 278 and 286. I picked Leon in both of them, and I'm pretty proud of those ones. Ever been to Maidstone? No. I have no reason to go to Maidstone. I don't think I have, anyway. Off the top of my head. What the fuck even is Maidstone? I probably should know that. I'm actually pretty good with geography, just not UK geography. Weirdly. Oh, to be fair, it's not that far. No, I haven't. But I don't think I've been. I think actually, hang on. Maybe I have. I might actually have been. Hang on. No, I haven't. I went near. I think I've been through it, or I went near it because I did skydiving. I did skydiving at Headcorn, which is just past it, bro. I don't know, man. Yeah, I've been near it, but Maidstone are massive. Everyone, I don't think we can go there, bro. Farashka thoughts. Yeah, good guy, fun character, good fighter too. Just leaves his chin out like crazy, and I still don't understand it. Damn, chat's exploding right now. Happy for Jamal Hill, even though his CT's kicking in. Yeah, me too. Why are accents so different? What between me and Guru? Somewhat uppity snobby. He sounds more trashy and low class. Alright. To be fair, I don't. This is more my recording voice. I'm trying to. Well, I say something like that. I'm speaking a bit more clear. Normally, I let my sort of. I tend to just. I don't know what the phrase I'm looking for is. Just run my words a little bit more when I'm not on the mic and not recording. And obviously, my recording voice on my videos is way even more so pronounced than that. But. I try and be a bit more concise when I'm recording in any capacity, but I don't know, bro. I'm just raised well, give or take. Picture this: UFC London, Cyril Garn in the cage, lights go down. Send me back to London, plays with Ed and Stormzy. Aspinall comes down to Octagon. Probably the word. No, fuck that song. I like Stormzy. I picked a Stormzy track, but not that one with Ed Sheeran, bro. That would bang though in terms of that fight at that main event. I'm all for it, bro. Absolutely. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll tell you what. If any of you guys go, UFC London next time they do a London card, I'm gonna try and get tickets. I'll be there. I'm down to do a little meetup. If any of you guys go, I'll 100%. I'll do. If I go, 100%. If any of you guys are there, I'm happy to meet some of you guys, get a drink or something. He's from Birmingham Donut. Who's from? Oh, what? Leon? Who said that? Who they said he ain't? Oh, I don't know. Oh, are you talking about Leon? Or is he talking about Leon or Guru? I don't fucking know. Head corner's chill. Yeah, I mean, I went there for skydiving. It was fucking awesome. But that's the only time I've been there. Peaky Blinder. Yeah, he's a brummy, bro. Any Americans in here? If you visit UK, go Peckham. They will treat you so well. Trust in it. Yeah, man. Peckham is the nicest place on earth. I absolutely recommend it. Do I like gaming? Absolutely, bro. As I said earlier, I'm a massive gamer, bro. I've got a degree in making games. Yeah, huge gamer. Playing Helldivers 2 right now. I nearly finished my second playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. I try and get gaming in when I can, bro. Counter-Strike, I've been getting back into a lot as well. I love Counter-Strike. But yeah, playing a lot. Yeah, movies, yeah. I studied film at A-level as well. Or wherever the equivalent it is in the US, wherever. So you got those on the head there. Nailed them on the head. Make sure you to approach the urban youth of the area and ask to get chefs. The young gentleman will point you in the direction of the best restaurants in town. Yeah, exactly. There you point to all the best chefs in the area. And they'll pull out an actual chef's knife as well, just to show you what the chefs actually cook with. You know? Talking about Guru's weird ass accent. Yeah, that's what I said originally, bro. Well, he's. I don't think he's actually too far from me. I don't know where exactly he lives. But I know he like when he did like his 100K special, he did like a little filming thing, like a little teaser trailer of him taking off the beanie, and he looked like he was on a train station, like in the London area. So I know he's London based. I'm pretty sure in some capacity. How's Helldivers? Yeah, it's fun, man. Servers are run like shit though. That's the thing. Starfield sucks ass. Starfield is really bad. I did not like it at all, which is a shame because I love Skyrim and I love Oblivion. But Starfield is awful. Urban Youth is crazy. Urban Youth, bro. CS2 kind of fucked up. Red CS, yeah, it's a shame. But again, they'll get. I'm sure it'll be as good as it in the future. Scroogey, what's up, man? It's been a while. Hope you're well. Not mad that Vault lost. I'm sad. Real, bro. That's exactly how I feel. Not mad about it, just sad. Again, we got a good champ out of it. You know, Topuria is that guy. Guru said on stream that he's from South London. Oh, Fez. Yeah, he won't be far from me then. Last played a FIFA game. I play a lot of FIFA actually. I got back into pro clubs this year. I play pro clubs a lot. That's about my limit on FIFA though. I don't like Ultimate Team anymore. Clubs is great though. Passing the torch and Topuria on a big streak. I think that's what's gonna happen, man. That's what I've been saying. He's got the personality, the charisma, the looks, the charm, and he does all the harm. In the words of Chelsea's son, and I think he's gonna go far. Too likable for this game. Yeah. All that voice crack. We don't need to talk about it. Yeah, no, I agree though. Salvador's okay-ish, just kind of overhyped. Yeah, nah, just dated game. Outdated mechanics, gameplay, everything. Just not good. Feels like it just should have come out in 2010. Can Mahacha beat Topuria at 155? Yeah, absolutely. But I'd make him the favorite to win that fight. Kind of get that I don't blindly fan, but when I like it when some guys succeed and was sad that Volk lost, but knew he was dangerous. Yeah. Any fight at featherweight can stop him? Not at the moment. Not off the top of my head. Can't lie. I wish in an ideal world I'd say Arnold Allen, but I don't see it at the moment. And I love Arnold Allen. That's my meal deal king right there. Volk's another one featherweight of all time. It's him or Aldo, realistically. Evloev beats Ilya. No, he doesn't. Ilya knocks him out, I think. I think Ilya knocks him out cold. Evloev's good. Don't get it twisted. But no, I wouldn't even say he's overrated. He's overrated by his mega fans. I agree, but I actually say by most guys he's actually underrated. People just don't like him because he's boring, and I don't particularly like him because he's boring as well. But he's still good. I can acknowledge that. I do think Arnold Allen beat him. I'll die on that hill. But hey, Holloway's not beating Makhachev. No way. I mean, that fight's that's suicide for Holloway. You know, I mean, just keep in mind, he was meant to fight Khabib back in the day on short notice. Remember that shit? That would not have ended well for him, I'll tell you that much. Well, if Evloev beats Ilya, I will leave YouTube permanently and never come back. That's what I'll do. It is a good chance to get 3 title defenses. Oh, absolutely, bro. Of course he does. Of course he does. Volk's dominated the division long enough. Yeah, it's a nice time. I think it's a good time to have a changing of the guard. I would have liked Volk to just wind back the clock against the young, hungry dog, but it's just not how the game works, is it? Holloway Ragdoll's Mahachev. I don't know. I hope you got that the wrong way round. 300 main event. It's okay, bro. It's okay at best. It's a good fight, just not for 300. Evlov is boring, but yeah, he's a good chance. And Alan is an inbred Sved. It was a good style against Ilya. Don't disrespect. That's my meal deal king right there, bro. Are we really disrespecting? I don't want any Arnold Allen slander in the chat. That's my guy. No Arnold Allen slander, bro. He's so fucking funny on Twitter, bro. I like that guy. There's one time he just tweeted meal deal, and I became a fan forever. No, but I was a big fan of him, especially obviously watching him beat Hooker live. That was fucking special. Watching that in person at my first UFC event was a special moment. So he was part of that. So I'll forever be appreciative of what Arnold Allen's done. Again, I don't know when we're getting the London card this year, because normally we have the announcement by now, because it's usually around March time we get the London card. So I'm assuming it probably won't be till July. But usually the London card announcement is about now. So who knows when that's happening. But we'll see. I like Aspinall. Yeah, I could probably be an Aspinall title defense of the interim, which sucks that it has to be defending his interim belt or whatever. Never been to a UFC event. You going to UFC London this year? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it happens, I'll go. I went to the March card with the Aspinall Volkov, that legendary fight night card, which was so special. With obviously Ilya Topuria on that as well, as I said earlier. And I went to 286. Which was awesome as well. Watching Leon defend the title was special. And Gaethje Fiziev, which is, I'll never forget that. Awesome fight. But no, I skipped the other two, thankfully. I skipped the other two because they weren't that good. Holloway's last chance we have at featherweight to stop Ilya. Yeah, I think so. At the moment. I do think Alan has a good chance of becoming champ as well. He's got a lot of time left in the game, but so does Ilya. And I don't think he beats Ilya, Mo. British fighter equals I glaze, something like that. Colby's changed weight classes. I think it's time for him to retire, bro. Change sports, yeah. There you go. Blackbeard, bro, you got it. Alan is physical enough to give Ilya problems where he lacks in skill, outmuscle him. Yes, that's the first time in this stream I've agreed with you, Donut. Alan is a freak athlete. Very strong. Extremely strong for featherweight. He doesn't have the knockout. He's got a lot of power. Actually slept on power, I'd say. But yeah, I do worry Ilya could catch him. That's my biggest fear. But yeah, bullshit. Aspinall has to defend an interim title. If that's what happens, yeah, I will be annoyed. But hey. Listen. The UFC hands were forced with Jones pulling out injured. That's how it is. Credit to Aspinall. He's got a belt. They did, but at the end of the day, they didn't have to give it an interim title. They did, and now they put him in a corner. It should be Aspinall Jones. That should be the rightful order of things, but it's not happening. So we're gonna have to just suck it up and deal with it. Has anyone defended an interim belt ever? Yes. Henan Barao defended the interim bantamweight title, and I believe there's one more. I believe there's 2 guys who did it, and I can't remember who the other person was. Volkan also become champ again? No, he won't. He'll retire as a contender, 100%. There's no doubt in my mind. So I tell you about how can you be an Aspinall hater, brother? How? And he's not a mediocre hype job. Even if you might be a hater, you can agree he's not a hype job. Jones put his big American Corey, brilliant, on Aspinall. Hilarious. No, he doesn't. Anyone in the chat, chat regulars know what I feel about that fight. I've said it a million times how I feel about that fight. Volk getting one more title shot. It's hard to see him retiring as champ. Yeah, agreed. If he does get another title shot, he's losing. I'm be very convinced. Aspinall drops John Jones. I think he subs him, Call me crazy. I think he subs him. I think Jones is too defensively responsible to get knocked out by Tom. But I think he does get subbed by Tom. I do. Tom's BJJ is elite. And at heavyweight, it's a different game. You don't get guys like that very often. So Volk should get a nice money fight lightweight. Yeah, agreed. He's just got a new deal as well, so I'm assuming he's eating good, as well as for the standards of a UFC champion anyway. But again, he won't be getting pay-per-view points no more. So there you go. Arsenal beats Jones easy. I am in full agreement, my boy. Very, very much agree. Blaze using his Jedi mind powers against Aspinall. That was heartbreaking. See, that was saying... I was so glad I did not go to that London card as well, because thank fuck that card was a dumpster fire from start to finish. It was cursed. It was never going to live up to the other one that I went to. Obviously, there was just finishes after finishes, and I think it broke the record or something like that for amount of finishes. With Molly Burkan getting that spinning elbow, Paddy getting the rear naked choke, Allen, Topuria, and Aspinall all getting finishes. Paul Craig with that triangle over Krylov, bro, it was crazy. Makayev with his fucking flying knee, bro. That card was legendary. And that follow-up London card was so bad. BJ8's overrated, but no, absolutely not. Bro, he pulled off a straight arm lock over Alexander Volkov. No one's doing that to any... Straight arm locks are rare anyway, let alone doing it to a guy as defensively sound as Alexander Volkov, bro. Heavyweight Jones is overhyped. That's not controversial, bro. We haven't seen enough of him at heavyweight. He didn't look that good as he did on the feet, so I completely agree. Chandler or Gaethje would be nice. I don't think they'd be nice. Chandler, I'd agree. Gaethje, no. Blaze was going to catch him too. Well, yeah, I looked like he got caught. You say he got a gift now, but you watch that back. Blades didn't even touch him once. He didn't even catch him clean at all. I think he maybe glanced him at best. I've watched it back because when I did my Aspinall video recently, I looked at it. I had to watch it quite a few times. Oh, man. I've got a cough. Hang on. Man, I can't get rid of it. Right, I'm going to answer a few of you more, then I'm going to jump off. Get that podcast re-rendered, which is annoying. I have to do that, but yeah. What do you think Jones versus Stipe happens when Jones is fit and ready? So August, maybe a bit longer than that after that, which sucks, but hey. Jones will win and then he'll fucking retire and it will all be a big waste of time anyway. Leo with the COVID. Yeah, I think I actually might have had COVID because I said, I mentioned on the Discord that I was ill this week. I was getting just crazy fatigue, really fucking tired. And that lasted over this week, so I was struggling making the video. Can't lie. We got there in the end, but hey. Wondering, what's my routine for staying up to watch UFC cards? I personally sleep through the prelims. I just firm it, bro. I usually have something alongside. Usually I'm playing a game or I'm just chatting with some friends or whatever. And then in the prelims, and then when it gets to the main card, I'll turn on the business mode. But usually, I'm so done it so many times. Usually, like last night I literally just had a cup of tea, bro. No, I used to just need a coffee or need sometimes even two. But no, now I'm pretty good with it. I've done it so many times, it doesn't really affect me. So I had, just a cup of tea, just get on with it. Pretty good with it. Barallo, yeah, he's good, man. Underrated, I'd say. Got to go. Have a good one, Craigo. It's all right, man. I'm only on for a couple more minutes, so thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate you. You know how I feel, bro. Thank you. Jones should be healed by April. That's how long torn pecs take. I swear, they say 8 months from when it happened. Or something like that. I think he'll be ready by the end of this year, which is just depressing to say. Like, free my boy Tom Aspinall, bro. Do I do this every day? Streaming? No. I'm not that committed to it. I wish I could be. I'm trying to stream at least 2 or 3 times a week. At the moment, I've only done once a week, but videos drop every Friday. And I have done that without fail for the most part. And also the podcast drops every Sunday today, which will be out after this. So I need to I rendered it earlier, as I said before, but it got corrupted, so I'm going to have to redo it. And the podcast will be out tonight. So if you want to hear my opinions on more opinions on 298, a bit more in depth, along with Will from Casuals Corner MMA, we have good conversations on there, fun time. You can check it out on there because we really enjoy that. And last week, obviously, we had, if you haven't checked it out, we did an episode, second in-person episode ever, and we had Gio Toralba, who is Logan Paul's editor and made the Super Bowl ad for Prime, who's a big MMA fan. He's awesome. So we had a really, really awesome conversation about MMA and about content creation and working for Logan Paul and all that shit. So it was great. It was a great time. So if you haven't watched that, do listen. It's on Spotify and YouTube, MMA Creators Podcast. You can check it out there. Jones is fake champ. I agree. Only MMA YouTube I'm subscribed to. Mate, that's high praise. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure there's more that are more deserving. But I will take the compliment graciously. So I appreciate it. But yeah, the podcast usually takes a little bit longer to... if I had the ballpark, because I got to render it first and then put it out, then it'll be out within an hour or two after this. So stay tuned for that. It was a fun one. I mean, to be honest, when we just talked mostly about 298, and looking ahead for some of the guys who lost and won. So Ian Gary went in depth on. I know we didn't talk about that tonight on the stream, but you can have a look at that. Should we get Nathaniel on the Cash Corners Cases? Yeah, man. I mean, I've met Nathaniel, so I mean only once, but he was very, very, very sound guy. Gave me the time of day. So yeah, lovely dude. And obviously, yeah, he's friends with and does work with Will. So we'll probably get him on down the line, I'm sure. Not in British and Tom beats John Jones 7 times out of 10. You know Bull, bro. Bull? Well, you know the fight game. I'm using football terminology now. Anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off. I appreciate you guys stopping by. It's been a fun stream today. As I said, trying to get more done. Just trying to figure out the days I wanted to do it and want to stream on. I will figure it out at least 2-3 times a week. We'll be there. Your videos are good. Keep making them. Blackbeard, I appreciate it, man. I'm working on it. We leveled up a lot this year. Go back and watch my old videos. They fucking suck, bro. They suck. My new stuff is quite good. I'm pretty proud of it. So I'm glad you enjoy it as well. Thank you, guys. W stream, I appreciate it, man. Have a good day, guys. Good evening, night, morning, afternoon. You know the drill, wherever you're at. I will see you in the near future. Enjoy the podcast episode if you care to listen. And new video next Friday. Thank you, guys. See you later.